Hi there, this is Shelly, and thank you for taking time out with Twinpossible. It's been a while. It's November of 2013. I just want to discuss what twin skin is, because I have so many people that come up to me and go, like, do you have twin skin, or do you have, like, does your hang out, because they don't know exactly what the term is, and I only know because I looked it up because I was pregnant with twins. You know, I get that a lot, so I just wanted to tell you what that's all about. Now, I'm not a youngin' anymore, so I'm like almost pushing 40 here. I'm 38 in a few months here, and so I'm not a baby, so I don't have 14-year-old skin. But did I get twin skin? No. Does it mean everybody gets twin skin with twins? No. I had 11 pounds of baby. I didn't get twin skin. Does it mean that it's not worth it? You could have 8 pounds of baby and get twin skin. Twin skin is a stupid word, because you don't have to have twins to have it. All that really means is that you have a lax skin. Like, if I squeeze, you know, I could have skin, like, rumpling a little bit. You know, I could pull, I'm a little bloated because it's certain times of the month, but, like, this has to do with skin. Sorry. You know, I could rumple it, but, like, you know, some people are left after childbirth, more especially maybe with multiples or a very big baby, with skin that hangs over and is all wrinkly looking and mushy. And you know, that's not uncommon, and it doesn't mean that everyone gets it and everyone doesn't get it. There are a lot of factors that are in play, and I just get asked a lot whether I had it and if I had it removed, because now the girls are 3.5, so you know, I had time if I wanted to have gotten it removed, but of course I wouldn't have had the money, but I would have been bitching, and eventually my husband would have had to come up with it. You know, because you got to feel comfortable in your own skin. And I can't sit here and tell you that you will get it or you won't get it, or what makes it happen exactly. Could there be a hereditary component? I've said before, you know, my mother got stretch marks. I didn't, so there's one little thing there that doesn't sit straight, and believe me, we're related. So, you know, I wasn't adopted, and I didn't get stretch marks, and this was my 4th and 5th baby, and I'm not 28 years old. I'm 38 years old now, so, you know, there are things, it's kind of like boom, 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 like a ball up in the air. So I can't, like, you know, tell you exactly how to avoid excess weight gain. You're never going to diet while you're pregnant, whether it's with one baby, twins, or like 5. You're never going to diet. You're going to eat, but you just have to make sure that you're eating a little bit better. Try to avoid the empty calories, and just like that can help with the aftermath of a multiple birth or any birth. And also, like, you know, you want to keep your body lubricated, whether there's proof in science or not. I love my Palmer's tummy butter, and you know, you apply that. It feels really good, smells awesome, and I used that for many months after the birth of my twins, and then I started using it up again, and honestly I really want to go back and get it again, because it just smells so good, feels so good, and it really just makes everything feel moisturized, which during this time of year now is really like everything's so dry, and I feel crackly and cringly, and I'm getting all wrinkly because I'm getting old. But anyway, you know, so like you want to lubricate, and I used to put that on, and then I bound my belly, because I really think that especially like postpartum, when the skin is at its most lax, because you're stretching for 9 months, okay, and especially if you're stretching with multiples, your skin is going to stretch to its utmost proportions. Okay, so when the baby or babies are gone, it's going to come down. And like, I had no idea what to expect. Honestly, I was there in the hospital, and I tried not to look down, and it sounds horrible, because I was so thankful my babies were healthy, and that's the most important thing of all, that like if I looked down and things were totally wrecked, I would have cried. But you know what? Having 2 healthy babies would have been totally worth it. It's just that, like, I happen to be obsessive to begin with, so it would just upset me. Like, you know, I looked down, I saw like the diastasis, I saw my belly hanging out, but I was surprised not to see, like, you know, stretch marks. But did I think I was going to have twin skin when that big bulge went away? Of course I did. I totally expected it. So all I did that I can refer to you is that I used the Palmer's tummy butter. I lathered myself up in it twice a day, and I put my Squeem Perfect Waist on, which I can't say enough good things about. I'd sleep in it no matter what I did. It was always comfortable. And, you know, I just bound for 3 months afterwards religiously. And, you know, especially if you get a diastasis, which is 1/3 of all pregnancies get it, has nothing to do with, like, well, twins you're more likely because you grow bigger, but, you know, it can happen for a variety of reasons. I just did a recent post on this that could shed some light. If you would like, I'll put the link in the bottom of my thing there. I just totally went to town and talked about the history of belly binding, the traditional versus the modern belly binding, and the benefits of it. And if you had a separation of the abdominal muscles, there's a line that goes down here. I've talked about it before, the linea alba, and it's not like really that your abs split totally, but like there's a weakening of the connective tissues that leaves a gap, and that gap can push your organs through. I know it sounds disgusting, and your stomach doesn't have the support that it once had by your abdominal wall. So like out in the front, you're going to see the repercussions of that, which will be lax skin in the front. So once you put the supportive muscle back behind it, that skin will look much, much better. Can I promise it'll 100% be the way it was when you were 17? No, because my skin isn't the way it was when I was 17. Nothing can be. And sorry, I picked my wedgie, oh my God. You know, you have to be all right with that. But then again, you could be 25 having twins, and then God bless you, you probably feel better. But, you know, it's hit or miss. You know, I'm 38 years old, so I don't expect that it should be, but I would like it to be because I don't feel 38. But at the same time, you know, I know that it's not going to be perfect, but is it pretty good considering that I never ever get to the gym? Yes, I consider the skin good, and I could pull it. And do I sense a difference? No, because I didn't really obsess over it beforehand. But you know, if you have that wrinkly skin, you're going to want to moisturize it. You're going to want to bind it, because when you have supportive muscle behind it and you close the gap and then you get the muscle back behind it, you will see a difference in the skin. Whether it'll be 100%, I can't promise you that. But you will see a vast difference, because there is a big difference. It took the longest amount of time. I was able to close the gap and I saw a difference in the skin, but it was a while before I saw like the skin that I once knew again. You know, you just have to be a little patient, and if, you know, all else fails, there are ways to go about fixing things, but I don't want you to lose hope in it, and I want you to remember the joy of your children and the health of them, and that is absolutely most important of all. And, you know, if you have a C-section and the muscles are cut, that may be more of a reason to bind up, because that the Squeem is C-section friendly and will hold together your abdomen while your incision heals, covering that, so that you actually get a better and quicker recuperation, and bring the muscles together so that everything is supported and things will go back together quicker than normal. So, you know, I didn't need a C-section, thankfully, but for all those that do, there is hope in sight, so that is a good binder to use. But like I always say, any binding is better than no binding at all, and I just wish you the best of luck with you, your skin, your babies, and have a great, great, great holiday season. And thank you for taking out time with me here at Twinpossible, where anything is possible if you put your mind, your body, and soul into it. Take care.